my son. I won't have him placed in a ward.
Mr. Essex, a lot of kids prefer being in a ward where they've got someone to talk to.
Yeah. He gets a private room. He gets the best. You understand what I mean?
I do, but I also understand that you've got no medical insurance and no hospitalization. And we don't know how long Jimmy's going to have to stay here, Mr. Essex. You could run yourself right into bankruptcy.
Beautiful. Should have figured. It all comes down to more money for the hospital, right?
No, it comes down to what's best for your little boy and best for you. Now, I just think you'd both be happier if he was placed in a ward. That's all. It's your decision.
Yeah, it is. And I say he gets a private room. Don't you worry about the money. Don't you worry about the money.
Hey, man, what was the number today?
174.
Man, I got 2 hits. I'm gonna get wiped out.
Oh, well, we've all got our crosses to bear.
Pike back there?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we got 3 heavy bets to lay out. This is the first time since we set up here.
What's the number?
783.
If we can take one, better call Harry for the other.
Marty, problems?
I had a little bad luck.
No?
Yeah, I got a couple of hits.
How about that? How much you need?
Couple of grand, but you don't have to worry.
Oh, I'm not worried, Marty. Not one little bit. Go see Dave. He'll fix you up.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Pike. I'll pay you back real soon. I won't forget this.
I haven't planned on letting you forget it. Is that a fine? 15.
Pike.
Hi, Frank.
Fill that for me, will you? Pike, no game. Keep your hands where I can see him. Fill that, quickly. Paul, put your hands up here. Bernie, keep your hands where I can see him. Get over there against the wall. Lenny, your hands. Come on, Pike.
Essex. You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I know.
He reached over for the money. That's when I grabbed the gun. I must have been crazy. He could have killed me.
Had you ever seen him before?
No, never.
What do you look like?
Oh, I don't know. He was kind of short, a little fat, bald. Everything happened so fast.
Did he speak with a dialect or an accent or anything like that?
Any distinguishing marks, like a tattoo?
No, nothing.
Have you ever been robbed before?
Listen, fellas, I'm really hurting. Can't we finish this later?
Sure. Whatever you say.
How much you say you got?
I don't know. About $50.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Dr. Ridgway, call your
I got mixed vibes.
All bad. Mm-hmm. Just doesn't lay right, hmm? A gunman holds up a dry cleaning store for $50.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time, but...
Yeah, but he wasn't the most cooperative witness I've ever seen. I don't know whose side he's on, but it ain't ours.
That's for sure.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay. How do you like your new partner, Officer Webster?
Well, by the time Willie finishes that course at the academy, I would have heard every Air Force story in the book.
Ah, same ones he tells me, I guess.
Oh, well, maybe not the same ones, no. How about a cup of coffee?
No.
What's the matter?
Mike, you remember that boy that I told you they brought in here the first of the week?
Yeah, you said he had some sort of anemia or something.
Right.
That's treatable, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it usually is. It probably will be this time, too. What worries me is that, kid's so lonely.
No family?
Well, his dad brought him in. Hasn't been back to see him since. Hasn't even called him. It's funny, it seemed like they were close.
Well, what about his mother?
She's dead. She, died in childbirth.
That's rough. Well, listen, now, I hate to sound old-fashioned, but I know that kids are sometimes impressed by policemen and all that, you know. And I just happen to know a couple of policemen that I think would be willing to pay a visit to this kid in his hour of need.
Right this way, officer.
Follow that woman.
To the ends of the earth.
His name's Jimmy Essex. Jimmy, I got you a couple of muffins.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm Terry Webster.
Hi.
Hi, Jimmy. I'm Mike Danko.
Hello. Danko. Hey, is he your husband, Mrs. Danko?
The very same.
He's not such a bad-looking guy. I mean, the way he talked. She didn't really say that.
Well, that's okay, Jimmy. I'm used to that kind of treatment by now, so you don't have to spare my feelings.
What you playing?
Oh, war.
War? I used to play that all the time when I was a kid, and man, did I cheat. Do you?
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not too good at cards anyway. My dad, though, he's really good.
What's your dad do, Jimmy?
He's a welder. Sometimes when it gets slow, he takes off and tries to find a job outside of town.
You think that's where he might be now, Jimmy? Looking for work?
Sure, he'll be back. You'll see. My dad would never leave me. He wouldn't.
Well, we better split. You need anything? Magazines, anything like that?
No, no thanks, but
Yeah, go on.
a no parking sign. A lot of the kids have them, you know, they steal them. But if my dad ever caught me stealing it...
Well, I think we might be able to hustle one up for you.
No kidding?
Oh, yeah. Officer Danko here has very powerful friends. As a matter of fact, just the other day, I was talking to Lieutenant Riker, and he was telling me that there wasn't anything that he wouldn't do for Officer Danko here.
You think you could get one for me?
Well, I'll see what I can do, yeah. I'll work on it, Jimmy.
That's great, thanks.
See you. See you later.
Bye.
Find Essex and waste him. You know, it's bad business when someone you know, someone you trust walks in off the street and hits the wheel. People begin to start asking questions like, what do we need an organization for if it can't take care of itself? Gesundheit.
Thank you.
You got anybody watching the hospital?
Yeah.
Him and his kid are real tight, I hear.
Yeah. He'll be back around.
Maybe. He's no fool. He knows we'll be looking for him. How's Elaine and the children?
Hey, fine. You know, Tony, he broke off a couple of teeth the other day playing football right in front of here.
You need a good dentist?
No, thanks. We got one.
boiling. It's 140 in here, Pike. You've been sneezing since you first came in.
Yeah, I got a cold.
Get off the powder, you understand? Make sure you find Essex. Make real sure.
Hey, babe, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Do you know what I did with that big monkey wrench? Did I give that to Willie and Terry? Did they bring that back? Do you know? Jill? Jill? Hiya, babe. What's the matter?
You remember that little boy you and Terry saw?
Yeah.
Well, they got back the results on his test today.
What'd they say?
He's got aplastic anemia.
I'm sorry, babe. I don't know what that means. Is it bad?
It's fatal. Unless they can get a bone marrow transplant from a compatible donor. And that means immediate family. And his mother's dead and they can't find his father. So that means that that little boy's gonna die.
This is Paul Collins, but it's not really Paul Collins, if you know what I mean.
Hey, Paul, this is
just a recording gizmo, and if you'll wait until you hear the tone, you'll have 10 seconds to leave a message, okay? Tone coming up.
this is Frank Essex. I'd like to see you this.
I think Gordon was lying.
So what you think, Tanko?
By omission, yeah. I mean, his answers were all so vague, it was like he was trying to cover up for the guy who shot him.
You got anything to back it up with? Any proof?
Nothing yet. I mean, right now it's just an opinion, but we thought you'd like to know about it.
I don't. Your hunches and personal opinions don't interest me because I can't use them. If I'm going to act, you got to give me something to act with. When's Gordon due to be released from the hospital?
Tuesday afternoon.
Well, you better get moving then. Start with the cleaners, find out what happened there, and don't get carried away. It's just possible Gordon's telling the truth. Webster, police work is not some kind of a club for supermen. You're in big trouble when you start to think your hunches are anything more than just that. Hunches. Well, that's all I can tell you, boys. That's it.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Where you going?
Hey. Back to the academy again. You guys still holding down the fort?
We're trying, you dig, but it ain't easy.
Hey, what's that course they got you taking there anyway?
The course? Oh, it's
called the Sensuous Patrolman.
The Sensuous Oh, that's lovely. Very good. Have a good time.
very clever, Danko. The Sensuous Patrolman.
You got it. The what?
Hey, I got a problem. I lost my ticket.
Name? What's your name?
Webster.
Webster. What'd you bring in?
A coat. Camel hair sport coat.
When'd you bring it in? What day?
Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Be back Fridays. Okay. Don't see it.
Well, maybe it's in the back.
Hey.
I really need that coat, man. Why don't you call Gordon? He knows me. I've been coming here long enough.
Okay.
Anyone here?
Yeah. Coming. Be right back.
Yeah.
Hi there. My name's Mike Danko. I'm from the Solar Insurance Company.
Look, buddy, I've got all the insurance I need.
Well, that's what everybody says at first, but, you know, what if something should happen to your store? Should catch on fire, you get robbed or something like that? Yeah, well, that's the thing about insurance. You never know when you have to. If you don't, you can only be sorry. Look, let me show you something
Look,
here.
buddy, will you buzz off? I'm busy.
Too busy to take care of business, huh?
Your business, yeah.
You know, I was talking to a guy the other day who said he was covered for plenty. He got robbed and he fell out there. Look. Okay. Can't say I didn't try. Good luck to you.
Okay. When you're in the neighborhood, please pass by.
Nice talking to you.
My pleasure. Well, you find it?
No. I guess I got beat out of a $100 sport coat.
It'll probably turn up.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me lay off a bet. Got a hunch that 3-4-0 is going to play today. Where's Gordon, anyway? He got busted?
Nah. Some joker tried to hit the wheel and shot Gordon. A real smoker. But he'll be all right.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal.
Ernie wants this cat. Hey, Webster. Maybe there'll be something in it for you if you should happen to have seen the guy.
Do you know the guy's name?
Yeah, sure. Essex. Frank Essex.
Mr. Collins, we're doing a survey of sexual habits in the neighborhood. I understand yours are some of the worst.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Great.
Come on in.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, buddy. We got part of your message on the recorder, but you didn't say when you were coming. Hey, Jan, get in here, honey. What are you doing in this neck of the woods, anyway?
Well, to tell you the truth, Paul, I'm in a little bit of a scrape. I was wondering if I could stay here for a couple of days.
Are you kidding? You stay here as long as you like.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Jan. Hey, you look terrific.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Frank's gonna be staying with us for a couple of days, baby.
I hope you don't mind.
Oh, don't be silly. I'll just get the guest room ready, okay? Have you had dinner yet?
Yeah, thanks.
Great.
Hey, you, haven't asked me what kind of trouble I'm in.
That's funny. I don't remember you asking me what kind of trouble I was in that day outside of Saigon. Come on. Sit down. Make yourself at home. Right there. Scotch.
Right.
Jimmy's father sent it with instructions to use it for Jimmy.
All in small denominations.
No return address?
Nope.
That's it? He ripped off that numbers wheel to get the money for the kid.
Now, the wheel, that's where they collect all the money from the day's bets.
Look, couldn't we give the story to the papers? I mean, Jimmy's father's got to know what's going on.
I don't know. We can talk to Riker, see if he'll go along, but I don't know. Can we look in on Jimmy?
No, only one of you. He's not supposed to have a lot of visitors.
Well, you're the man with a no parking assignment.
Okay, come on.
You awake, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, I guess. Mrs. Danko?
Mm-hmm.
Has my dad been around?
Not yet, sweetheart.
He's hurt. Something's happened to him.
No, he just got hung up. He's gonna be here.
You think so?
I'll bet on it. Hey, you know, I think I got a lead on that no parking sign for you.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
You hang in there, okay?
Okay, I will.
See you later, Tiger.
Where is he?
He's staying with an army buddy, south side of town.
I got the address right here. Okay, if he's there, I'll knock off $1,000 of the 2 you owe me.
Why not all of it?
Because you're a crud, that's why.
All right, suppose you're right. Suppose there is a contract out on Essex. What makes you think that if he sees a story about his son's condition, he's going to believe it? But he won't think it's a trap.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant. He knows his kid's sick. He took him into the hospital himself.
How does he know we're not using that to flush him out?
Well, because nobody's that paranoid, that's why.
Paranoid? Well, even paranoids have enemies. That's what the kids are saying these days. Remember now, this guy's been looking at life through the wrong end of the telescope.
You're not going to give out the story, Lieutenant?
I didn't say that. Just don't be surprised if he doesn't show up, that's all. Because if you really want to find this guy, you're going to have to start lifting rocks. And you're going to have to find him before the organization does. Because you can rest assured they got every hood in the city looking for him.
I don't know. He just makes me uncomfortable.
Hey. What do you mean uncomfortable?
I don't know. You know, he never did say what kind of trouble. For all we know, the police could be after him, right?
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. Oh, come on, let's not make a big thing of it, huh?
Okay.
But, you know, if we could just ask him what kind of trouble, I just think I'd feel a lot better about it.
Is that you, Frank?
Yeah. What's on? Anything good?
Same old stuff.
Hello?
Hi. Is Frank Essex there?
Oh, yes, he is. Just a minute, please. Frank, it's for you.
Hello?
Essex?
Yeah?
Pike. Now, if you want your friends to live, you do exactly what I tell you. Understand?
Uh-huh.
Now, you be out in front in 5 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to splatter blood all over that pretty little house. 5 minutes, starting now.
Okay.
You all right, Frank?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
We ought to go in for him.
He'll show.
Hey, you know anything about transplants?
Hmm?
You know, hair transplants.
No, I don't know anything about hair transplants. Do you think it'd help anyway?
It wouldn't hurt.
Let me see.
There he is.
Get in.
Thanks, I'll stand.
Where's the bread, Essex?
Geez, I don't know, Tar.
Look, Frank, get smart, okay? Otherwise, you and your friends are gonna get greased. Now get in.
The locker at Marine Terminal.
To the future. And now, a special bulletin. We are attempting to contact Frank Essex. Frank Essex, if you are watching this, please report to the Memorial Hospital, where your son is in critical condition. The boy is in desperate need of a bone marrow transplant, which only you can provide. If anyone has seen this man, please contact the Memorial Hospital or the local police. This is urgent.
Where to go to the police, please? So then he gets this phone call, and he thanks us, cuts out.
Did he say where he was going?
Nope.
How sick is this little boy?
Very. Did you by any chance recognize the voice on the phone?
No.
Any other phone calls or messages?
No.
Look, can you think of anything else that could help us find him?
Well, it may not be important, but this morning on my way to work, he asked me to drop him off at the Marine Terminal down by the waterfront.
All right, Frank, where's the rest of it?
I don't know, Pike.
Let's go.
Halt! Police!
Hold it right there.
Went into a coma early this morning. Sometimes it's hard not to get involved.
Yeah. You said his mom was dead. How do you know that for sure?
It's in the medical history his father gave to the doctor.
No other relatives?
Well, the wife had an aunt, but she wouldn't be a compatible donor.
Maybe the aunt can give us a lead on Essex.
How do you know the wife is dead?
It's in the medical history.
How do you know Essex didn't lie when he told the history?
Why would he lie?
Well, there could be 100 reasons. Maybe the boy's illegitimate. Essex didn't want him to know. Maybe the wife took off with another man. Maybe not 100 reasons, enough to start investigating. But you're going to have to do it on your own time.
That's just it, Lieutenant. We haven't got the time.
Webster, this is not a police matter.
Since when is saving a life not a police matter?
What do you think about the lives we do save for a change?
What, writing traffic tickets and warning jaywalkers?
Yeah, I'm sorry we don't come up to your expectations, Officer Danko. But writing traffic tickets and warning jaywalkers does save lives, undramatic as that may seem to you.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm off duty now, so that,
No, you're not.
according to the schedule...
Schedule has been changed.
Since when?
Since we found out that Gordon is due to be released from the hospital this afternoon. If he's running true to form, he's going to lead us straight to another numbers wheel. When he does, we hit.
Thought you didn't play hunches.
I don't ignore past history. This man has a record a mile long with numbers.
Busting that numbers wheel isn't likely to help us find that boy's father, is it, Lieutenant?
I don't know if I've said it yet, but I'm saying it now. Dismissed. Ridden boys, sent Gillis out to the academy for that orientation thing. Get him in here, will you? I want him to go over every financial transaction Essex has made in the past 10 years. And call the hospital. I want to know how the Essex boy is doing. Attention all units. On my mark, proceed to Grand and 7th. Hit your sirens loud and clear. Repeat. Hit your sirens on my signal. Do you read me?
10-4.
10-4.
Why the sirens?
I don't know. Maybe we couldn't get a search warrant in time to catch him in the act. I think Riker's betting they'll hear the sirens, blow their cool, and then we can pick them up when they come out.
What if they don't blow their cool?
Oh, well, if they don't blow their cool, Riker's gonna have a heck of a lot of explaining to do.
He's got chutzpah.
Say what?
Chutzpah. Courage, guts. Chutzpah.
All units, code 3 now.
Okay, that's it.
Where's Essex?
I don't know. I'm not in on that. It just looks like it.
Move it. Hey. Come on, I've got my rights.
Here it is. It was a joint account. Mr. and Mrs. Frank Essex. There was also an account in her own name, Elizabeth. But that was closed 5 years ago.
Could you tell me who closed it?
She did. Elizabeth Essex.
Then she didn't die in childbirth.
Hello, Liz. I'd like to talk to you.
What about?
Our son, Liz. Our son. Yours and mine. I don't think there's much choice, Liz, for either of us. They say he'll die. And I can't go back because they'll kill me. But they don't know about you. Even if they did, they wouldn't care, so you can go.
The papers will make a big thing out of it, won't they?
So what?
My husband will find out about it, Frank.
So what?
He doesn't know about you. Or Jimmy. Or that I was ever married. I have a new name, a new life.
Would it make a difference?
You better believe it. Frank, you don't even know if the newspaper story's true. It could be a plant.
That's why you're going to the hospital instead of me. You don't have anything to lose.
Only my whole way of life, that's all.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Jimmy's your son, or have you forgotten that?
I haven't forgotten.
Then what kind of a woman are you? Your son may be dying and you're worried about your way of life.
Don't put me on trial. I didn't leave you. You left me when you started with them.
Don't start that again. I've had that. I wanted to be somebody. That means having some things, having some money.
It also meant running numbers and dealing a little on the side. I loved you, Frank, but it tore me apart. Here I have comfort and peace, and I don't want to give that up. I wanted my chance. This means everything to me.
I remember about 10 years ago, standing beside your bed in the hospital. You were holding the baby. You said those exact words. He means everything to me. Liz, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's your fault. But everything's all turned around now. I think Jimmy should have to die because of that.
When's the last time you saw your niece?
I haven't seen Liz in years. She cut herself off from everyone when she left Frank and Jimmy.
Would you have any idea where we could reach her?
Come on, eat. Butchie bird, eat up your din-din. Is this about Jimmy?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Is something the matter, Mrs. Simmons?
No, but a doctor from the hospital came by and he was asking these same things. I gave him Liz's address. I didn't do anything wrong, did I? He was a doctor. Mommy didn't do anything wrong, did she, Butchie Birdie?
No one at the hospital has seen or talked to Mrs. Simmons.
The description the aunt gave us fits one of the numbers men. A guy named Kyle. Late 50s, gray hair.
You're the nearest unit. Roll.
We're on our way.
It's out of order. They're dead.
Let's go.
Come on, Liz, let's go.
I want to leave a note for my husband.
Call him from the hospital.
Mrs. Sanders?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Grayson with Memorial Hospital. We've been trying to reach you or your ex-husband. Looks like I've hit the jackpot.
Yes, what's this all about, Doctor?
Mrs. Sanders' aunt read the newspaper and called the hospital. I can't overemphasize the urgency. Mrs. Sanders' son is in grave condition. My car is right over here.
Mrs. Sanders' son?
Yes, it's quite complicated, but he needs a bone marrow transplant.
Is Billy gonna be all right, Doc?
Yes, we hope so.
Name's Jimmy. Liz, get in the house! Get down against the wall.
I'm a doctor. That man tried to kill me.
Put your hands behind your neck and lock your fingers. Move to that side of the car.
There must be some mistake, officer. I'm a doctor.
Sir, please sit in here. We'll straighten it out later.
He's in the house. He's got the woman with him.
Webster, Gillis, around back. Backup units.
This is Ludlow 7. Send backups to 101 South Gainsboro.
Frank, forget it. They're all around the place. It's no use.
I just need a second. If I can just get the jump.
Essex, this is the police.
Get away!
I just talked to the hospital. That boy of yours needs help.
It's a trap! You're trying to trick me!
It's not a trap! Jimmy's really sick.
It is a trap, Frank. And Jimmy's in it with us, just like you said.
Jimmy's a good boy, Mr. Essex. I don't want to be the one to hurt his father. Don't know why his father wants to hurt him.
I don't. I don't.
We're waiting for you at the hospital, Mr. Essex.
Lieutenant, let's head for the hospital.
Hey, how's the boy?
He's better, Lieutenant, much better.
Good.
Excuse me.
Hiya, Lieutenant.
Hey, Lieutenant.
What do you got there? Huh? Oh, that's for Jimmy. Oh, we have an official receipt from the traffic department for this. Somewhere here.
We could arrange to have you spend a lot more time down there, Officer Danko.
No, don't take him up on that, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't get along with their boss either.
Hey, how you feeling?
Okay, thanks. Say, I wanted to thank you guys. I appreciate you not involving Liz and all this. She's got her own life now, and Jimmy and I have got ours.
I hope you make the best of it, man.
We will.
See you.
See you.
I was going down to.
No parking, get going. This is a loading zone, you know. Come on.